voting on, let's roll for Destiny.
Alrighty.
Oh man! All right.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm just quickly moving over to my room just
One
in
for
case
me,
my
one for
roommates come
me.
back.
Yeah, we're dying.
Yeah. If I roll 2 more Destiny, we'll just explode now and get it over with. Nah.
All right.
Yeah, we're gonna die.
3 for 3. Nice. Okay. So,
Here's for Brian.
previously...
Don't roll for Brian.
Yeah, we'll not make that count for... Wow.
Oh,
But
there we
you
go.
I mean, I'll
Great.
still take 5 for 1. That's not a
Nah.
bad... Not a bad... not a bad
Oh my
ratio.
gosh.
Keep them coming.
Hey, okay, I'll stop there.
Stop while you're way behind.
Okay, so what's the dealio?
Okay, so you had gone to the museum, and did you need any reviewing from that?
No, it was just we walked around, we picked out cameras.
Yeah, you got the cameras. There was a
there's like
holocron in there
Yeah,
that you
a
might want
holocron.
for later dates. Room number 7 is where the crystal's going to be auctioned, and let's see. The location in the bathrooms, there's a vent that leads out, and there's no cameras in there. That was an item of note. Yep, I think that was everything then. So,
Okay.
and they said that there's security. 2 guys that have security out front of the main door. There's a big Durasteel door that comes down after that guy was closing up.
Oh yeah, we got to see 2 of the key code numbers or whatever too,
Yes,
didn't we?
yes, you did. I think there was an 8, maybe 8, 9. I don't remember exactly what they were. We can make it up. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
I don't have a
Yeah,
number.
just say.
So.
Yeah, just say we know 2 numbers.
Yeah. Okay, so then there were 7, I want to say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bidders that you guys needed to check in on. Kaltho the Hutt, Shreya Ordasa. Let me zoom in so I can actually read it. Shreya Ordasa. So Kaltho the Hutt, obviously he's a Hutt. Shreya Ordasa is a Torgutin. Is that how you say that, Dustin? Do you know?
No, I don't know.
Okay. Mil Mikor. Pos Podora. He's a Twi'lek. Zarek Full is a human woman. Eliza is an old human woman. And Vorst Tabarith is a guy who runs the casino, big casino here on Bespin.
Well, we need our talker person, sneaky person.
So if there's information that you want from your contacts, Aaron Shend or Eris, his daughter, if there's any info on who they recommend getting, or
Yeah, I was gonna say doing that, getting an idea of where they are, if they have any idea. I don't want us to just be randomly asking around the city all day.
yeah. Why don't we do a 1 to 4 computer check that you can look into the holonet and see what sort of info you can get on people.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I just remembered I need to pull up my character sheet.
How about a precog?
You can precog as well. We can do one of each. That might
Yay.
give us something good.
Hooray!
Well, I'll just skip out on the computers because.
Right.
And I'll skip out on the precog because I don't think it's possible.
I'll precog instead of computers. Hey.
Wow. All right. So each
That was a
of
3 difficulty. So 3 difficulty precog.
yeah.
I did
that's-
it too
that's
for
decent.
computers.
So pick two people. Let me just write their names down so that you have
Yes.
Kaltho the Hut, Shreya Ordasa, Milmikir Pospodura, Zekra Full, Eliza, Vorse Tabarith. Okay. Everybody but Vorse, I believe, is not native to Bespin. Milmikor, he's been to Bespin a couple times, but he doesn't live here currently. So pick any one of those characters for your information to go towards, because I've got a list of what info I can give you based on successes and what have yous.
Okay. How about I'll use mine on Vorse.
Okay. So he's got lots of good stuff. Since he's here on the Bespin Cloud City, everyone seems to know about him, and so there's a lot written. He happens to run one of the strongest criminal syndicates that's left on Bespin, and he frequently gets drunk these days. So he's been having a lot of people getting disloyal, and he runs a bunch of the landing bays down floor 124, and he also runs the casino, so you can probably find out more info from one of those two locations. You might even find him at a location.
Okay.
All right.
Another casino. My gambling itch is coming out.
Dustin, who do you want?
Which one did Dylan do again? The hut?
He did the last guy, Vorse, the Bespin native, owns a casino here on the Cloud City.
Okay. I'll do the hut.
Okay, the Hut. You got a lot of info on this guy.
Ooh, Dylan, write this down.
Um,
You're more of a talker than my character.
I'm trying to think of how you can even get that info off of a precog.
Oh.
Magic.
Let me. So,
What if, like, in the precog, I just know where they all are? And, like, not really any other info? Does that seem fair?
how about we let you know where they are, and who might be the most talkative,
Gotcha.
and we'll give that triumph some special significance here. Once you start talking people up.
Oogie.
So Keltho, he's got a huge entourage with him, and so he's renting like an entire floor of a hotel to stay in, and so you know which hotel it is. So you're able to go over there and find any information from people. Likelihood of getting an audience with the Hut is not real high, but I'm sure with all of the people that he's brought, you'll get somebody. Also of note with Keltho is he... Let me give you some background on him. He has been rising in the Hut syndicate. He owns a ton of stuff, makes thousands of credits every day in fees, bribes. He runs smuggling facilities, and because his expanding his operations, he's getting like tons of heavy manufacturings and arms dealings and spice trading. So he's got a ton going for him. And as far as Hut go, he's fairly level-headed and works on business. So
Okay.
So we could cut a deal with him.
quite possibly.
Because I have real on me, like base real plant.
Yeah. So those are the two that you know about at the moment.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
So which one
So
would you want
and
to
you said
explore?
you said you were saying the location, and then which one is probably the best, like most talkative.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean
guessing that one's the hut.
once you get there, you can
Oh, okay.
figure out who you need to talk to.
All right. Gotcha.
well, I don't know about you, but I want to gamble. So,
I'll precog your gambling.
use the force for good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can cheat in gambling in this system. It's got like rules for cheating.
Dude,
I don't
force
think
cheating.
I was gonna say I don't think I'm the guy who's probably best for cheating.
I can
Uh,
use telekinesis on the dice.
There you go.
yeah. So is Brian popping in soon? I noticed posts on Facebook or whatever.
He didn't say. He hasn't said anything for a little
Okay.
bit, so
Just want to make sure. I just want to make sure he's up to date whenever we come in because he's out of the three of us, he's the best talker by far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my character really doesn't talk at all. Tries to stay low key.
David
Yeah, the
bought
only-
some sort of upgrade, and man, does his charm. It gets like his force now influences his charm, so he gets like 3 or 4 yellows and a green. Like he was not failing checks whatsoever.
How? Didn't he also get that like robot arm too or whatever?
Yeah, he bought the robot arm, but man, so his character
is like super beefy now.
need to
Yeah.
nerf it somehow. But yeah,
Jeez. Okay. Well, since it's just the two of us, Dustin, which place would you be more interested in checking out?
I'm kind of more interested in the hut.
I have hut-based PTSD, so I don't.
That's true.
let me think. Which
You're
would
probably
be
not a
easier?
hut fan.
I think the Vorst Tabrith guy will be easier to get info on with less
Yeah.
chatting skill. So
Yeah, that's probably the better
that's
choice.
Yeah.
Until we get Brian back in the group, we're probably going to be better off just going on things that require less talking.
Yeah.
yeah. So if of those two, that's what I would recommend.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Day.
So the casino's the best place to try to find him.
Yes.
Okay, and let's go there.
Let's.
And let's waste all the time blowing our money.
You got a lot of money to blow.
It's true.
Go.
Hey.
Woo.
3 guys stagger into the casino. We are here.
Yeah.
Where's the exchange area for tokens?
So
Gaming machine.
all of the green is cashier token bots.
Okay.
So as you walk into the casino, there's lights flashing and trinkets going off. Droids wheel around with drinks to be served. Everyone seems to be jovial, and there's like cameras around, but there's no armed guards or anything. You're on a higher level floor, so it's a little fancier up here. Nobody has like weapons larger than a pistol in this area, so not that
None
you
of us
guys
have
do either. I
weapons.
don't think
Yeah,
so.
None of us have any big weapons. I don't think so.
Yeah, so you fit in just fine. Especially James Bond with his tailored jacket.
Ooh, fancy. All right. Do we know what the guy we're looking for looks like?
I believe that you could know that. It's the. I'll just go ahead and ping him.
Okay.
Down there in the
That
bottom.
guy over there.
And here's a special table.
And I'm guessing he's like in
The hero's table.
Special.
Yeah, apparently.
all right.
Oh,
Just trying to think.
refreshers. Refreshers are not drinks. That's bathrooms. Whoops.
It could be
Ah.
drinks.
Star Wars universe. Refreshers equals bathrooms.
I mean,
Alright.
you have to go sometimes, no matter how big and important you are.
That's
so
true. That's a really good point.
we just go into the bathroom and we have like we just walk up to a stall, we're like,
Conver-
excuse me, sir. he's like got no toilet paper. And we're like, we can work out a deal here. um, but what do we think the game plan is? Like, I feel like it'd be a good idea for us to talk and plan it out a little before we just go up and be like, hey.
Oh, I saw that.
You can see it. That was just adding some bands. Adding a band.
Oh man, we're a band.
So what are we gonna try to do to get this guy to want to get involved with our group? Because he's like a syndicate, whatchamahoo guy, like a big mob boss or whatever. We need to find a way to get him in our favor or to get rid of him.
Yeah.
We have drugs.
I mean, that's a potential. We could get him involved in the real business that we're working with.
Hmm. Not really. I mean, mob bosses are always about making money, and we have drugs to do that.
Okay.
And I can't really influence, so.
Well, yeah. Trying to think. So our main goal is to get him to more or less not go for the diamond. Like, what is our point for these guys again? I'm trying to remember.
You want them to spend the most amount of money because you're going to steal the money.
Okay.
So you want to convince people to buy the diamond. So part of that is figuring out, one, why they want it in the first place. And so then you want to convince them that buying this diamond at a really high price is good.
I heard it comes with a free holocron.
Let's see. I'm just looking at my like social skills to see if I'm even any good, honestly. Yeah, the only skill that I have that it's any good in that field is leadership.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't have any real people skills in that
Yeah, me
regard.
neither.
Well, that could make this difficult.
Interesting.
Yeah, we don't have our talker.
Let's stall for time by gambling until he shows up.
Yes.
I'm trying to think how to help you out, but this is the talk section, so
Yeah, well, like I'm normally more of like a wingman in these situations. Like I can kind of provide social backup, but I'm not. My character himself is not gifted in social skills.
yeah. And I guess Symanju really isn't outgoing per se either.
No. He avoids talking.
Yeah.
But that I mean I avoid talking. But really the character would too.
We can make it uninteresting and I can just give you information.
Samantha
I don't
would
know.
be so
I mean-
awkward.
I mean, I'm still game for stalling for time and gambling for a little bit, and us continuing it whenever Abel comes in, because it's just more his forte.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be interested in seeing your hand at gambling.
Sure, let's gamble.
He'll gamble and I'll watch.
All right.
By watch I mean precog for
What's
him.
the exchange rate?
Yeah, I was just
for
looking
tokens?
up how to do that. I don't remember.
Symanju-
How do we
Symanju
place
would
a
just
buck?
be like, hey, you should spend money on this diamond so we can steal it and get more money. I mean, I'm a Jedi. I mean, okay, see ya.
Smooth.
Oh, so it's like blackjack.
That's the game that we'd be playing is blackjack.
Yeah.
They don't just have slot machines.
They do have slot machines. You can just pull the D100 multiple times.
I mean, if we're being realistic, it's more like the D like 100,000.
Right? 88. Hey, that's higher than 80. All right. Roll one more time.
What?
Does-
This?
80. All right. You win. What we didn't even establish what you were betting.
Yeah,
I was
I
I was
think you're
rolling
just-
for I was rolling for an exchange ratio.
Oh.
Yeah, I think he rolled that before you even
Yeah.
even talked about the slots.
Oh, my bad.
I don't know. You're just like Dustin roll. I'm like, ah.
Also, the crit loot dice option isn't available down in the corner now. Where
Yep.
I still have my heal one, but we got rid of the crit loot one.
Yeah, I got rid of the crit loot one, so that way everyone just rolls the percentile dice.
Okay.
Because percent dice shows up on a screen that I'm capturing, and the crit loot didn't, so that number didn't actually show up.
Okay.
So now it actually shows up to people on the stream / YouTube. So that's why I changed
Okay.
it.
Fair enough. All right. Well, have we decided an exchange rate? Do they have tokens, or are we just using credits outright?
You just use straight credits.
Okay. I mean, what kind of slot machines are we looking at per spin?
So if you do, let's say, 20 credit for a spin. I mean, let's do 10. Let's do 10. 10 for sake of easiness. 10 credits for spin. Anything over an 80 is a win. So then you roll a second D100 to determine the multiplier for your winnings.
All right.
With
Here we
50% being a break even.
Okay.
Hey.
92. That's good. That's good. That's a winner. Roll again.
4% increase.
Yeah. I got
Gains.
11. 11 credits. Oh yeah.
Boom, baby.
Um,
That's basically what happened. You got like 40 cents.
yeah.
Gains.
I came out on top. All right. Let's try the blackjack or whatever.
All right.
And I will watch. What
oh,
roll would that be?
Okay.
Black-
So
Cool.
Sabak. Here we go. Couple together. Deck of normal cards. Black cards are positive. Red cards are negative. Goal is to get closest to, but not exceed 23 or negative 23, or get a joker, and a 2 or 3. Having exactly 0 is bombing out, and you match the hand pot. All right. I think there's a card thing in this system.
Love how we're trying to figure out this whole gambling system, and then instead of doing what we're supposed to be doing.
Hey, no, this is okay. Cards.
Cards.
Haha. Alright. Deck size. Oh, triple despair. I like it. Despairs are not common.
No, they're the same
Well-
as triumphs.
Well, I mean, and the thing is, red dice are generally haven't been as common, so.
Do triumphs and despairs cancel each other?
No. They both activate.
That'd be interesting.
You triumphantly despair.
Yeah. All right, here we go. So is one or two of you playing in this?
He's
play.
playing. I'm
Okay.
watching.
So 100 credits to play. Pot is 200 credits. 2 cards dealt to each player. So we're going to deal 2 cards to Dylan. Deal. Did you see cards pop up?
Oh yes, in the corner.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, I see. It just says 2 over a card. So
Can you click them?
I can.
there we go. I can see him. Yeah.
Ooh.
All right.
I can in the. Okay, good. I can't see the other ones. I
Yeah.
can just see mine. Okay.
All right. Hand totals are declared. So I have 12.
My total is, our face cards just worth 10. Just like
Correct.
blackjack.
Yes.
Okay, so I have 20.
All right.
I got a pre-card ready to write down.
Just kidding. Black cards are positive. Red cards are negative.
Okay, so they're both black, so it's still 20.
Okay. I have 6. So then draw, trade, stand, or place cards in the disruption field. The disruption
Jeez, that
field.
last one just sounds super different from the others.
What?
Okay. So now that I see cards, I might need you to run by the rules real quick again, just so that I know, because it's similar to blackjack. But I don't
You're
know.
trying to get 23 or negative 23.
Okay.
Or
So-
a joker with a 2 and a 3.
So if I get a joker 2 and a 3, or I get a positive 23 or a negative 23, I win.
Correct.
Christ.
Closest, I was going to say closest to without exceeding. So draw, trade. Those two are, I understand. Stand, I've got that one. Place in disruption field.
Place in disruption field. I almost just want to do it because it said place in disruption field.
What?
I don't know what that is. Let's say that is a mutual field that affects both players.
How about until we figure out the game, could we just play normal blackjack?
Yeah, there we go.
Because we know the rules.
Let's do that. You are such a smart guy. I'm not even kidding.
We get boost.
Do you see that?
Well, if that's the case, if we're playing normal blackjack, then I'm gonna stay because I have a really good hand.
Yeah, you do. Deal 1 card to the force. Well, I know what you've got, so I have to take another card.
I don't see anything happening. So.
You should see a number above mine. Right? Changing my numbers are changing.
It
I
just
can see
went to 4.
I can see your number of cards,
Right.
Yeah.
but I can't see your cards though.
Yeah. Oh, I broke.
I can't see Dylan's cards.
How do you show cards?
Yeah, I should be able to see yours. The only one that you typically can't see at the start is the first card.
Oh, I see cards.
Hey, look at all those cards.
Those are mine.
Right.
So you won that one.
Yay!
Oh.
So, did I just get like 200 or something?
Sure. Yeah, you got 200.
Yeah,
Woo!
made some money
All right, Dustin, are you sure you don't want in on this?
on this exciting card game action.
You know you went in. Okay, you're in.
Oh. Jeez. All right.
All right, who wants a card? Does dealer take first, or does people take
No,
first?
dealer does last.
Okay.
Usually it's the players will. I think I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I've actually watched like standard poker.
We're playing blackjack.
Or blackjack, whatever card games. The dealer doesn't go until all the players have finished. I do know that, and then it's I think they alternate. So it would be like whoever's to the left of the dealer, and then it would go to the person to that left, and then it would cycle back around. I think
Okay.
is how it goes. So it would be me, and then it would be Dustin, and then it'd be you. Oh, well, and then it would be me and Dustin. We would keep going until we finished,
Right.
and then it'd be you. Okay.
Are we able to bet? Probably
Uh,
before we see our cards, right?
that you just pay to get in, right? You don't. There's
Oh.
no betting in blackjack.
Okay. Gotcha.
There is, but it
I bet 9,000.
let's see. Yeah, so I have 16. That's like that iffy, like
Yeah,
right
I hate
around the
16.
edge.
You're probably not supposed to say what you have.
Yeah, Dylan. Come on.
Oh no,
I'm not saying what I have.
I mean, you guys would know I'd have the 6 at least.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, how do we?
What?
I mean, we could always just say what the first card is. I don't think any of us are gonna lie to each other,
Right. I mean, that'd be silly.
unless
Do you see that 3?
no.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll take a hit.
Deal 1 card to Dylan.
Hey, I'll keep it. I'll stay.
All right, Dustin.
I'm staying.
Dealer takes 1.
And the dealer has to go till they at least hit 16.
Okay.
That is a blackjack roll.
So Dylan, should you want a second card?
Nah, I'm done.
Dustin, staying still. Dealer
Yep.
takes 1. All right. What do you got, Dylan?
I got 20.
Dustin,
I have 20.
dealer is broke, like 25, 26. I was at 15, and then you said you have to go on. I was like, oh, well, okay.
Yeah, you have to call it. The main goal of it is to just beat the dealer. So,
Yay.
I remember right. All right. Is there anything else of interest here other than our objective?
So I got 200.
You beat dealers, so why don't you take 100 and Dylan, you take 200? How about that? So you don't lose anything because you at least beat the dealer,
Okay.
but you didn't win. So
Yeah. So,
right.
anything else of interest here?
oh man. So as you guys play and start to win some money,
Nah.
one of the other people in the bar comes up to you, or in the casino, comes up to you guys and asks if he can join in.
Nope. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, sure.
Or she.
Why not?
I guess it's a girl. How about
Yeah,
this,
it looks like a
this
female.
guy? This guy.
The lady came up and was like, "Hey," and then she changed her mind. And then she left.
Hey, just kidding. I'm a dude.
So we say sure, even though we were planning on stopping, but sure.
Okay.
Even though I'm kind of into slots now, but whatever, dude.
Uh,
This is my machine.
so we'll pretend to have played. Do you want to play hard and win, or do you want to let him win?
I'll say we played a couple games and we let him win the first couple, and then like the next 2 or 3 we played more seriously.
Okay. So did you end up ahead, or is it just
I'll
kind
say
of
that
balance out?
I say we ended up just a little ahead, not too much to really draw like too much suspicion or whatever else, but just a little ahead of him.
Okay. So he stands up and thanks you for a good game, but he's like, "This water's too hot. Can't quite take the heat here. You guys have a good evening." And he walks away.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye, have a great time.
I'm gonna go to the refresher. What am I doing with my life?
The band's audio pumps into the speakers in the bathroom so that you can still hear it in there.
I'm jamming.
Play the same song.
One more time. Yeah, that's the only Star Wars Cantina-esque song that exists.
Yeah, right?
All their music. It's like their pop music.
Okay, I'm done on slots.
You lost 20 credits. All right. Why is this still in the middle of my screen? I still see click, draw, drag, deal.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine then, I guess.
One more. Hey. Hey, how much did I win?
Oh, right. Hey, there you go. You won, what's 10 times 0.97? 9.7, duh. So you won 19 credits. Almost 20.
Oh,
Whoops daisies. Oh no. Oh no. Join.
off.
There we go. Whoops daisies. Crasharoni.
These are like really low grade slot machines. I just gotta say, you win it big and you win 20 credits.
20 credits. Well,
These are like the penny
penny
slot
slots.
machines. Yeah, I won $20. I mean,
I feel
what else?
I don't know what to do. Like I don't know what to tell you. Without
Yeah,
talking to people, there's not a lot that can be done.
I know we're kind of in a bind because our party member that's most centric to this whole portion is not here.
Do we just want to
Um,
use him?
I mean, I guess we can just use his skills
Yeah,
and
let's do
say.
that.
And Dylan talks for.
I mean, I'm not as quite as fluent, I feel like, as Brian is, but I can sub it.
Yeah. All right. We'll use Abel. We'll use his roles just so that we can
Okay.
keep things moving.
Progress, yeah.
Yeah.
Do something. Um, okay. So we want the guy to spend a lot of money. Mm,
So do you want to talk to him or do you want to get uh start talking to other people about him?
I mean, I guess we can talk to that guy who we played with earlier, just to try to see if he knows anything because he coincidentally came right up to us and he might know something.
I'll let the triumph that Dustin had earlier.
Yay.
I guess that was in a different. No, that was the hut. That was the hut, wasn't it? Okay, just
Oh
kidding.
yeah.
Yeah, I did a computer search on this guy.
I can precog again.
You can perception, do a perception or underworld check, one of those two.
I'll perceive. Let me check.
I think Brian has really good underworld.
I think he has a skill in it. Yeah. I didn't even open that file.
Well,
Oh,
I'm not very perceptive.
not quite.
But you felt good doing it.
Yeah. You you are really proud of those 19 credits that you won.
It's like less than 1% of what you probably have on you right now.
Most likely.
Guys, gas is on me.
Let's see. Underworld. Yeah, Brian Abel has a skill in that. So we have a yellow. What is that? An intelligence skill? Oh, he's not actually that smart. I thought he was smarter than that.
Yeah, his intelligence isn't that high. I mean, I've got three
Okay.
green in
He
it, so
failed
it's not a
too.
bad roll, but
Why don't you try, Dylan? That way I can just tell you that that guy works for the person you're trying to get.
oh yeah, I forgot to roll purple. Up.
Yes, I succeeded.
I mean, I still succeeded.
Yeah, there we go. That guy works for the person you.
Yeah, gameplay. What if video games just did that? Like they just were like, hey, he works for that guy, just so you know. But
I mean, they
you need
they
to.
do. They're like giant yellow circles around people.
Hey, go
This
talk to this person
this guy
right
is so important.
here.
Why is he important? Just talk to him. But what? Talk to the guy. Yeah.
He has information.
All right, so
Much
we
better.
go up and we talk to the guy.
All right. As in Brian's talking to the guy.
Yes, Brian's talking to the guy.
So he recognizes you, obviously, from earlier. And he's like, man, you guys know what you're doing. Do you hit casinos a lot?
We hit him from time to time. Had a little bit of experience when we travel worlds, try different games, different styles.
Oh man, you guys get around then. That's awesome. It gets real boring getting stuck here. I've thought about leaving, but I mean the pay keeps coming in, so
Yeah, true
makes
enough,
me
man.
stick around.
Yeah, it's hard to quit something when you got some consistent money. Uh, so we were looking into talking with your boss. Whatever his name is.
Uh,
It's
Which one is he? He's
Hold
the
on, I gotta scroll down.
Vorse Tabarth.
Vorse. Yeah, Vorse Tabarth. Um, we were looking to try to get some information about something that he might be working with or interested in, but we want to make sure we could possibly get a proper connection channel in with him.
Man, you gotta. It's basically whether he's drunk or not. You don't want to go talking to him when he's not sober, which is not all that often anymore. I mean, we can go over and see what you want. What did you want to talk to him about?
Um, I'm trying to think if we want to keep this under wraps or not.
You can do a deception check, or if you want to charm to keep it to be like real, you
Yeah.
can do that too. So either one.
Um, it's a little bit more of a private business matter. It's something that'll definitely interest him, though. We're thinking about working out a kind of like deal or exchange with him, some business trading of sorts.
All right. So that was truth. So go ahead and roll a charm check, which I guess I'll tell you what Brian's got.
Yeah, I don't know what he's got.
He got 2 in that.
Sidebar. Did we ever deliver the rill that we promised that one dude?
No.
Oops.
No, that guy paid you like 7,500 credits, and you've not delivered that yet. I mean, I think you told him that you would be late,
Yeah.
but you've not delivered.
That's yeah, we're really late.
Does somebody want to roll 2 yellows, a green, and 2 purple?
We were busy swindling other people.
Why don't you roll it, Dustin? Just because
Okay.
I've been doing the talking.
What was it?
Brando Calrissian says hello. You know Brandon Dillon, right? From school.
Oh
High
yeah,
school.
yeah,
He
yeah.
was in my wedding. 2 yellow, a
Well,
green.
tell him I said hello back.
Well, you can say hello because he's on the stream.
Well, hello.
Two- two
I'm
yellow,
not
a
used to
green, and a
people.
two
I'm
purple.
not used to people watching the stream, so.
Oh man, you guys are doing awful. Goodness.
Well, it makes up for all the times that we do like overwhelmingly well.
That's true. Maybe they patched the dice roller. Let's see. So you didn't charm the pants off of him. You didn't charm him at all. He's like, "Yeah, man, I don't know if I can. I don't know. I don't want to stick my neck out for you guys.
All
I
right.
mean, you
let's
seem
go the
capable
bribe.
by yourself. Just walk up,
Alright.
be a man, talk to the dude."
All right, I'm just gonna bribe him. Can you here? It'd be nice to get a little bit of an elbow in. How about I don't know what would be good wages, like a good bribe. Like how about like 200 credits?
He looks at 200 credits, and he looks up at you. He says, "All right, let me introduce you."
All right.
So, they go on down here. I thought about adding that sound effect. We use that a ton. The traveling. All right, so you come on down, and he's sitting at a table talking to a lady, and he's definitely drunk right now. And so his worker, he comes up to him. He's like, "Hey, boss," and the guy's like, "Don't bother me right now. I'm in an important conversation." He's like, "Boss, I've got some folks here who need to talk to you. They've got business they want to talk." It's like, all right. So, he looks at you guys. He's like, "Hey, what's up?"
What's up?
Hello. Yeah, and Abell comes up and starts talking with them. Hello. We've been looking around. We're trying to get a couple of things accomplished here. We're looking into potential business trading for some fine products. I say quote unquote. And we also heard that you are interested in it's like a gem or whatever, right?
Yes.
In a particular gem that's being sold at the local museum at an auction.
Oh, you're talking about the Jewel of Yavin, aren't you?
Yepers.
He
Maybe.
puts down his glass of ale and looks at you guys. He's like, "That is a fine piece of jewel. What do you want with it?"
What do we want with it?
To steal it.
Well, yeah, it's just to steal it and make money off of it. I'm just trying to think like what's the reason why people want to buy it?
Well, that's what you're trying
Is
to
this
figure out.
Yeah, is that something that I would know? Like in general, like is it just people
No.
want it? Is it like a rare artifact that has like magical force like abilities, or is it just like a really nice gem that people want to have?
It is a rare gem, and because Yavin was just in the news because of recent, I think the Death Star was blown up above Yavin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that happened like I don't know, a couple years ago in this story. How much time takes place between episodes 4 and 5? Do you know?
Not very long.
I don't know. Time gets really weird in Star Wars because
Yeah.
long spans of time can be like people don't age a lot in long spans of time.
Right. Oops. I Google searched time span between 4 and 5, and there's like all sorts of existential like.
What really is the time span between the ages of 4 and 5?
Wasn't it 5 and 6?
Is that what we are? Are we in between 5 and 6?
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think you're right. There's 3 years between 4 and 5, and 1 year between 5 and 6.
Okay, okay. For some reason, I was thinking the gap was longer.
No, it's not long. Like I knew there wasn't much time. So at any rate, it's only been like at least a year or two at most that the first Death Star is blown up, and so Yavin extremely blew up in popularity, and so the gem, its for value skyrocketed as well because of Yavin's newfound fame. So I mean that's what you know about the gem.
Okay, okay. I just want to make sure because I want to make sure there's got to be some general knowledge that I
Right.
have. Okay. We're interested in the gem because of the whole incident with the Death Star and just with the popularity of Yevon. We're trying to look to see if maybe we can. Trying to think of the right words here.
My grandfather was stationed on the Death Star. 2 feet of snow.
We're trying to look. We're trying to look for a buyer as researchers. We're trying to look for a buyer who will be able to pick it up so we can look at it, examine the gem itself, not take the gem or anything, but just examine the gem.
So you are lying to him, right?
Yeah, this is lying. I'm straight out lying to him.
Okay. So let's do a deception check.
It's the truth. What would that be?
Yeah, what's his?
His deception is level 1. His cunning is 3, so 1 yellow and 2 green against Vorse, which I just was reading. I guess we've been doing that wrong as well. You guys get to actually roll. Well, I guess it doesn't matter too much.
It's we get to roll his score.
You roll theirs just in counter dice. So I mean, it's not a big deal because it's basically the same thing. So,
Yeah, it's just who's rolling it,
Right.
and it's not like we think you're cheating or anything. I mean,
Well,
it's all
obviously can't,
randomized. Yeah, it's not like you can cheat.
So let's see his. So it's your deception. Did you roll that, Dustin? Oh no.
No.
All upgraded.
Well, we need some. Oh no, it's just verses, right? So that actually works.
Right. So he gets a boost die. Oh no, he gets an upgraded die. Coercion and deception checks are increased by 1. All right.
He is drunk.
That's true. He is drunk, but he can remove up to 1 setback from
Gotcha.
any coercion or deception check.
Gotcha.
And he's a crafty fellow.
Oh,
Oh, he just barely.
One advantage. Wowzers.
Oh man, that was close. That was real close. Uh, but he looks at you and kind of gives this like grimaced face. Uh, he's not really buying it, but he keeps talking because it seems to be amusing to him at the moment.
Okay. Well, all right. I'm
So
trying to think.
keep going.
Yeah, yeah,
You're
yeah. He hasn't like just totally shut the door on us.
no.
Um,
It's just real pretty.
it's real pretty. Um, oh, geez, I need to get ready to go soon. I just realized.
Oh
Um,
wow, that
yeah,
took wow, goodness.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Um, if we had thought to use Brian earlier,
Hmm.
it'd
Right.
probably went a little faster. But I can go a couple more minutes. Yeah. So, yeah, my brain can connect the pieces.
Um,
Uh,
so you're trying to. What did you? You said that you wanted
well,
the Joel.
yeah. Well, we said we wanted to examine the jewel. We want him to buy. We want to encourage him to buy the jewel, so that we can research the jewel
Oh, okay,
and look at the jewel. He was still able to have the jewel.
gotcha. Okay.
Um,
So with that, then he says, "Well, my wife, Eris Shend, she she has a fancy for these sorts of things, and she had talked about the jewel, and really, I want to get it to impress her. We haven't been on the best of terms lately, and so if I could get this, that'd be great."
So the more he spends on it, the more it'll impress her.
Right.
Hint, hint. Dylan.
And if you
Nudge, nudge.
remember, Eris is the one who got
you
you
can
this
speak for Brian
contact.
too, you know.
So Eris
Okay.
Eris Shend is like the person that you're working with,
Okay.
and that's his wife.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And so you guys know Eris already. He doesn't know that you know her, but you guys know who Eris is, and she's the one setting you up with this job. She knows her husband's bidding. Uh, so
Well, if you have any,
and she doesn't care if you steal his money.
again, if
Well,
you
all
have,
right.
yeah, I mean, well, yeah, I mean, so at that point, yeah, I would just say encourage the idea. Say it would be great. I think it'd be a great idea. Help to support your marriage. Help you guys to better improve your relationship. Uh, I have heard though that there are a lot of high bidders going at this one, so you might want to be ready to put in quite a bit of money aside.
Are you guys willing
For
to pay anything to examine this here gem?
Yeah, sure. We would potentially be able to work something out. One thing we actually have that we might be able to work out with you, uh, and then Albo gets a little closer, um, is generally a little bit more quiet and says, "We actually have a little bit of a real trade that we could potentially get you guys involved in, uh, include you in on some of the profits. We work with a pretty big." Uh, Facility that harvests the materials.
So you're telling the truth this time. So go ahead and do a. Actually, let's do a negotiation because that's kind of. Is that probably what you're doing here?
Yeah, I'd say
I would
that's
say
more.
so.
Yeah, I'd say that's fair.
All right. So one yellow and two green. His
He really should have
negotiation.
invested in more intelligence if he was going to be the super persuady guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got an all-around decent stat base, but
Yeah, it's just the area that he's like he's most known for. He doesn't have a lot of green backing him up.
right. Um, Adversary upgrade difficulty of all opponents' checks against them once.
Actually,
Well,
um,
Um, so
I was
he,
actually
yeah, go ahead, Dylan.
I was actually gonna before you did the roll, but I didn't even think about it. I was gonna give him a steroid boost. The thought hadn't crossed my mind.
Oh, well, I mean, you were trying to say it before I.
Yeah, it's true.
Though
It's true.
Dustin had already rolled, but it is. I mean, go ahead and try it.
It's. I don't want to cheat the system. We're
Okay.
fine. Let it play.
So he says, "Well, you're gonna need to give me some sort of money or assurance up front, and if we get that worked out, then yeah, you guys certainly have rights to take a look at this
What would,
gem.
what would you be interested in as a starting payout? Just like a down payment.
50,000 credits.
Jeez. How much is the gem even worth?
Several hundred thousand.
Okay. I don't even have 50 on hand.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, we don't even have that.
Jeez.
There's a murmur in the force that says you should definitely not hand this guy 50,000 credits.
Yeah. Yeah, my mind's just like, forget that.
Well, what if we give him some of the real?
Do we
Like-
have
like
a
a-
lot of real on hand?
I have a couple base plants.
I mean, a couple pockets worth of real isn't going to be the equivalent of
Yeah, I
50,000
know.
credits.
Yeah.
But I meant like as insurance, like yeah, we actually have real.
No, he believes that you actually have it.
Okay.
So like
Alright.
he's on board. He just he's fishing for a little bit more.
Hmm.
Because he came out as the better negotiator in that one. So
This is when we
I
need
think you
David
got-
and his force
yeah.
reflection.
I think you got everything that's of interest in this one. That he's getting it for his wife Eris, which you guys know.
Yeah.
He's a drunk and he has a lot of money to spend on it. But
All right.
so
All right. So I'll respond in kind by saying we're going to talk with the rest of our supporters, and we'll definitely come back to you. We'll let you know if this looks like a deal that would be beneficial for both sides.
that sounds good.
So we should try to slip Rill in his drink and get him addicted so he has to accept our contract.
Well, he's already into the drug
Is he?
drug business. Yeah, he's an underworld boss. One of the last ones on Cloud City. So he's already into that stuff.
All right. Well, I
Yep.
have to scoot. It's already like getting close to the time for me to leave. So
Yep. Go ahead, Dylan.
it was fun gambling and trying to convince a drunk who is apparently a master smooth talker.
Even
into
through the
our midst.
alcohol.
Yeah. So yeah, good time, guys. Let me know next time we're planning to get together.
All right. Sounds good, Dylan.
Yep. See y'all later.
Ciao.
Bye.